Hello, my name is Irving Diaz. I work for the WorkSource here in Grants Pass, and I'm a business employment specialist.
Irving, what's your past work experience?
My past work experience consists of been in customer service for over 20 years, and I've worked with all types and all sorts of people, diversity and so forth. I'm very personable, and I am a certified dental assistant here in Oregon and airline computer expert as well.
So lots of experience. How did you become unemployed?
COVID. Under the circumstances, I became unemployed. The company that I worked for went out of business during COVID as well.
So you came through on an internship. Why did you need this program?
It was interesting how it occurred. I was at a job fair and I was able to meet a good friend of mine, or a person that I met there, and I happened to give him my resume, and next thing you know, I got a call the next day and came to an interview, and they told me to go through Express Pros as a temp, and immediately I started working for this fantastic organization.
So I was going to ask you how you learned about the program, but you learned it at a job event? What job event did you do?
It was a back-to-work job fair here in Grants Pass.
Tell us about your experience with the National Career Readiness Certificate.
The NCRC it's a fantastic tool. I do give it to my clients now, but I've never taken it.
Do you have plans to take it?
Yes, I do. I just haven't had time to.
Tell me about the experience with your training with the internship. How was that for you?
The training went fantastically well. I work with a great group of people, and learning everything that I've learned, my 8 weeks of training with OED was phenomenal. Once again, the people here is what makes it work for me.
What did you learn being part of this program, personally or professionally?
Well, what I've learned is I love to help people. That really brings out something that I haven't felt in years, and I've always helped people in any form, or I think entailed to see someone that I can help gather their career and get them going. I think it's a satisfying experience for me.
Well, that leads me right to my next question. What's the best part of the program for you?
And that's what it is. My apologies about that. It's a satisfying experience when you see people elevate and you see them prosper with their new career, or helping them with their barrier that they think that nobody can help them, and when they find out that I can, and that I can make a difference in their life, is a beautiful feeling.
So who are you working with now? You've hired permanently with Oregon Employment Department.
Yes, I got hired yesterday permanently. I'm very grateful and thankful. I'm blessed to be here and working with a fantastic crew. Once again, no job is good or bad. It all depends on the people you work with, and that really makes a difference for me.
So you've been on the job as an intern for the last few months. Now you're doing it full-time as permanent. Describe your job here. What do you do?
Well, I sit down and I interview people to do welcomes for them. Welcomes is from the unemployment side, we have to do a welcome to make sure they're doing their job searches correctly and showing them resources and trainings that they do not know that we have to offer.
So now you've been on the job for a little bit. How do you feel about the skills you possess now that you've participated in the last few months as an intern?
Well, I'm getting better and better, and that's the way I can note it that way. I mean, I wasn't bad in the first place, don't get me wrong, but it's made me a better communicator. I'm learning every day, and I'm also taking some courses. I'm going to be taking some more courses here with Oregon Employment Department.
What are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future is to retire and build a home next to the river. So
in the short term, what impact has this program had on you, coming in as an intern and getting your foot in the door to be able to get hired on at OED?
That's an interesting question that you're asking me, because 20 years ago, I raised my kids here in Oregon, and I did put in for another state agency, and I went to 5 interviews. And I did not think that I was going to put in for another state agency, but here at the WorkSource, it really changed my mind. And I don't have the same mindset like I had when I was younger.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to people out there walking in as job seekers like you did many months ago?
We are here to help. Please do not let your pride get in the way. We're here to help. Anything you need, we're here to help you with your resume, gas cards, training if you need it. So, don't be afraid to ask. That is our job. That is what we do.